Oh, so according to Jim Ryan, Phil Spencer was a little dishonest when he said several years of supporting Call of Duty on PlayStation, and instead, they might only be supporting Call of Duty on PlayStation for the next 3 years, as long as it takes for the Sony Activision contract to completely disintegrate. Yeah, kind of an abrupt start to a commentary, but in case you haven't heard, or have been living under a rock, or actually have a life, Microsoft is going to be purchasing Activision. Call of Duty on Game Pass, the whole 9 yards. And the CEO of PlayStation has now come out and said that Microsoft only plans on supporting Call of Duty on PlayStation for the next 3 years. This, of course, is a giant shock to the system. Call of Duty has been on PlayStation since the beginning, and they've had an exclusivity deal since 2015. So of course, this is kind of frightening and a little jarring for PlayStation users, but what do I, as somebody who owns all of the platforms but prefers Xbox, what do I think about it? I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think Microsoft is that stupid. You see, Call of Duty is a multi-platform, cross-platform experience. A huge portion of this player base is on PlayStation. Removing it from the system pool means that you lose a huge chunk of players, and the people that are enjoying Call of Duty would immediately notice the drop in player counts. And they would know that the reason there's a drop in player counts is because of Microsoft. So tell me how this is a good PR move. It isn't. You can't tell me that it is. I think Microsoft is going to make Sony re-up on a contract in 3 years. I could see that. I could see Microsoft charging Sony quite a bit. I could see Microsoft flexing on Sony here. I don't think they shouldn't, but flexing on Sony and making Sony work a little harder to keep Call of Duty around is different than taking Call of Duty away from PlayStation players. You can have your economic competition, you can have your console war nonsense going on, you can make the competition sweat a little bit, that's fine. But when it starts to bleed over onto the players, then nobody's having fun. Honestly, exclusivity surrounding Call of Duty has always bothered me. It's a multi-platform game that everybody plays. People that don't play video games play Call of Duty. People go to the store for milk and eggs, they come back with Modern Warfare's 1 and 2. They don't need Microsoft and Sony dick measuring over who owns the largest portion of it, who's gonna get DLCs first, who's gonna have more access, who's going to actually be able to play it. We don't need that. Call of Duty doesn't need that. Call of Duty being a Windows Xbox only program is just a detriment to the franchise, a detriment to the community, and a detriment to Microsoft's image, so I don't think we have to worry. As far as I'm concerned, the best outcome for Call of Duty is that everybody gets everything at the same time, on the same day. There's no reason to play this sort of exclusivity duel with something, again, adored by so many people, played and engaged with by so many people. But Call of Duty is a really big pie, and everyone wants a piece of it. I get that. I think it's a shame that the average player, the average fan of Call of Duty has been negatively impacted in one way or another, depending on their platform of choice, because everyone wants a piece of this giant cash cow. And because we're also used to Call of Duty being ping-ponged around by these two companies, it makes sense that people are scared when they hear news like this. But again, it's always worth remembering that Call of Duty generates most of its revenue through microtransactions and post-launch content, and if Microsoft were to keep Call of Duty away from Sony's platform, they can't make any money off those players. So if you really are concerned, just think of it that way. They can't make money off of PlayStation players if PlayStation players can't have the game. They are definitely gonna jerk Sony around on this, but that's really not our concern. Our concern should be how it affects us. And I'm just sort of making this short video to say, let's hope it doesn't. See you when I see you guys. Goodbye.